Hello everybody at Notre Dame. This is the book that I've chosen for World Book Day this year. It's called Mary Wears What She Wants, and it is inspired by a true person, Mary, down here, Mary Edwards Walker, who was a doctor. And in her time, she was arrested and got herself into lots of trouble because she chose to wear trousers instead of wearing a dress like everybody else. Now, this is a story that comes from America. So in the story, it refers to pants a couple of times. Now, we know that pants in America are what we call trousers. So don't get the giggles too much if I say the word pants, okay? Once upon a time, but not too long ago, girls weren't allowed to wear pants. Can you imagine? The only thing that girls could wear were uncomfortable dresses. Heavy and hot and hard to breathe in dresses. Tied too tight and can't bend over dresses. It's the way things have always been and the way things will always be, they said. And no one thought it should be any different. Actually, the last part's not entirely true. Mary thought it should be different. And she had an idea. A very daring idea. A great idea. Mary liked it so much, she went into town to show everyone. It was kind of a big deal. And not everyone liked it. "You're going to regret wearing pants, Mary Walker," they all said. "No, I won't," Mary said back. But she kind of did. Mary didn't understand why everyone cared so much about what she wore. "They've never seen a girl wearing pants before," said her father. "Sometimes people get scared of what they don't understand." "So I should go back to wearing dresses?" asked Mary. "I didn't say that," said her dad. That night, Mary didn't get a wink of sleep. The next morning, Mary decided she didn't like being told what to wear. Pants were just plain better in all sorts of ways. As she left for school, she discovered she could walk even faster in pants, which Mary really appreciated. But when Mary got to school, it was more of the same. She started to worry this was how things were going to be from now on. "I'd like to go to school, please," said Mary. "But you're wearing boys' clothes," they all said. "I'm not wearing boys' clothes," said Mary. "I'm wearing my clothes. Now, if you'll excuse me, please, I'm late for school." And with that, she pushed through the door and went inside, prepared for even more of the same. Except it wasn't the same at all. And it was never the same again. Now, Mary, as I said, was a real person. And she was born in 1832, which was a very different time to what we live in now. And she was a really independent girl, and she had a real thought for justice, and she was quite ahead of her time. She went on to graduate from medical school in 1855, and that was a time when many people said that women couldn't be doctors. She volunteered with the Union Army, and she was a surgeon in the Civil War, even though many people said she shouldn't be. In 1865, Dr. Mary Walker was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor, the highest military decoration that can be given in the US. She was very proud and she wore it every day. And she was, as of the time that this was written, she was the only woman to have received that medal. She spent the rest of her life writing, lecturing, and fighting for rights to vote and for women to be able to wear what they wanted. And she continued to do that until her death at the age of 87 in 1919. She was a bit of a hero, wasn't she, Mary? I think that's a great story and I love the illustrations. I hope you enjoyed listening to it too.